I'm Simone Heath, Managing Director of Creative Activation and also a Director of Activate Group Australia. So the Joe Berry Award is a competition for young up-and-coming executives in the retail industry. It's an opportunity for people to participate in a competition that enables them to do some research, write a paper, and then present on that paper as part of the Joe Berry competition. So watching the participants present their essays earlier in the year, I think for me it was seeing them express themselves. For many of them, initially it was a very daunting experience, but seeing the confidence develop as they presented their papers, as they presented to the group, seeing them express themselves and then come out the other end experiencing not only the day but the networking involved, for me that made it a really memorable experience. I would say, even though it seems quite daunting initially and it seems like a lot of work, it will be very rewarding. I would say it's worth giving it a go. There's a lot of people there that can support you in the journey, and the feedback is that everybody that goes through the process gets a lot out of it, and the fact that so many people come back to do it again year after year is an indicator that it really is valuable. So I would say give it a go. So as a judge, you really feel for the participants. As I said, they're quite nervous going into the presentations, but it's amazing to see as they get into the presentation, they relax and they can actually express themselves, and you can see the relief in terms of the presentation when they're finished. But it's also interesting to see the networking, the way in which people then meet others in the industry, the fact that they've then kept in contact with those people, and I think there's a lot of value in that, and I think it's also something that we need to promote within businesses to make sure everyone is aware that that opportunity exists. So some of the sponsors involved in Joe Berry are brands or companies like Coles and Woolworths, Arnott's, Coca-Cola, Ferrero. So they're big brands, and these companies have been involved for, in some instances, many, many years. So there is a lot of value in it for them as well. There's the opportunity for them to meet the up-and-coming talent within the retail industry. It's an opportunity for them to get their executives into an environment where they can also meet other people. So there are not only benefits as being part of the actual judging of Joe Berry, but in the integration within the group more broadly speaking as well. So there are a lot of benefits to being involved and being a sponsor. I would say the networking alone is definitely worth it in terms of meeting the young executives and the young up-and-comers in the retail industry. And it's also a really good opportunity to support those team members and to support people in terms of their development. A lot of the participants this year spoke about the fact that they felt supported in their own development, and it showed that those companies were not only prepared to support individuals in terms of participating, but also support them, give them coaching and development. And there was a lot of positive feedback about the companies that provided that to the participants. So if you're thinking about participating in Joe Berry, just do it. Sign up, submit the essay, and then hopefully you'll be presenting on presentation day.